actually in the screen?
Yep, you're right in the bullseye middle. And it's recording. I don't like.
Why?
Because you're not smiling or anything.
Well, I'm not ready to shoot yet. So here's a video clip of a puddle that we ran across, which didn't look all that impressive. When you see when the truck's approaching it, it looks like pretty much a lot of other mud puddles, mud holes that were over there in Wharton. However, this one turned out to be a little bit of a surprise. As we were going through, and as you're going to see in the video, the cameras mounted on the running boards actually ended up submerging, looking a lot like an old-style World War II submarine video where you see the water coming up across the deck and then the periscope goes under. And that's what happened to both cameras. I went out with a yardstick earlier today. The truck is still at the same ride height that we were at before, and I just took one of my empty camera cases, just stuck it back in the mount to have a look, and then threw a yardstick on it. And the top of the camera case at standard ride height is 20 inches high. So we're estimating that this puddle had to be 22 to 24 inches deep for both cameras to be completely submerged. And that was not because of suction or the bow wave the truck was pushing or anything like that. That was the depth of the puddle. It was not impressively long, but much deeper than either of us had anticipated. You don't really get the full effect from the from what we felt from the driver's seat, but as we hit it, the truck gave kind of a sickening lurch downward, and we both looked at each other, and my brother said, "Punch it or we're going to get sucked in and we're going to be stuck." And I was already in the process of jamming my foot on the pedal as he was saying that, because I realized the same thing. If you lose forward momentum, you are in big trouble. So we just motored on through and got some pretty interesting video. So I hope you enjoy this part. I slowed it down simply for the sake of making it more obvious what was going on, because like I said, the puddle wasn't all that long, so it's not like we were doing a river crossing where you get 20 or 30 seconds of great video. Unfortunately, it was pretty fast. But when you were in the seat, you're on board the truck and it gave that lurch and jump, it was kind of a little, yeah, your stomach flip-flopped a bit, and it's like, ooh, yeah, we got into it here. And you can see the bow wave from the roof-mounted camera is actually all the way to the height of the hood. So we were definitely pushing some water. Truck doesn't seem to have suffered any ill effects. Haven't noticed that anything got any water intrusion. All the electronics are working fine. So we just plowed on and kept driving for the rest of the day. So enjoy as the video progresses. have some washboards, moguls, whatever you'd like to call them, just for the sake of brevity. I ran this at 3 times speed because honestly, when I was looking at it at real-time speed, it really didn't appear that impressive. The camera doesn't always give the view or, of course, the feel naturally that you get from the cab. The truck was moving up and down quite a bit, and it was very evident through the feeling in the seats and watching the view through the windshield. I would say that some of these moguls were probably 10 to 12 inches high, because I could hear the belly of the truck scrape at a couple points, and I've got about a foot of ground clearance now after the lift with the armor plates on. So yeah, that was just what we were running through. So thank you for watching, and we'll be off to the next video.